How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
What's your name, brother?
My name is Bo.
Bo.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Uh, the way I came out here in this struggle, man, is really, I had a home and it was in prime real estate in Ybor City. And, the people wanted to sell the house, and what they did is they condemned the house to make us get out within 10 days. But the real struggle was you took our rent money and you took my light bill money and then told us we had to be out in 10 days, a day before Thanksgiving. So, that's really hard on a person to really have to try to come back from a bounce like that. You got to have plenty of money in Tampa right about now. The real estate done jumped up so high to where, $800 is nothing. You got to have 1,200 or better. So now, it's a real struggle out here to try to get back on your feet. And life is hard out here. Sometimes, people look at you as like you're a disease or something, but I was actually a chef for 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Greek and Italian chef for 20 years. So I have kind of experience and know, how to make it. I don't want a hand out, I just need a hand up. And right now times is hard. So when you approach people, some people don't know how to take you because like you say, some people, they think you're out here all the time. Oh, he's only out here because he's on, so he don't want to pay no bills. But how can you pay bills when you can't get about three? You got to almost have about 3,000 strong just to get into a spot right about now.
It's just about, yeah.
Yeah, so really that's how I got out here in the struggle. And, every day I just pray hard and, know that one day something's going to come through for me. So, that's how I'm living.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this your first time being homeless?
Uh, well, I've been homeless for the last 2 years, so it's been a struggle for 2 years to try to really get on my feet. I've been having out and in little jobs, but then when you get jobs with people on the streets, when they find out you're out on the streets, they kind of lowball you and not pay you what you're really worth. So, if you do quality work, you still should get quality pay regardless if you're out here like that, And then you got places like Salvation Army and different places like that. They try to pick and choose who they want to, be in those type places. And if you don't fit their profile or you don't stick to their rules and regulations, you're right back out here. So, that's about how it really goes down out here. And, we wish people would really see genuine people out here is not all. And, actually you got a lot of mental people out here I done ran into that, that people actually get their checks and they don't even take care of the people. They just put them out there because they can't deal with their mental issues. So now you're out here in the streets struggling and you're dealing with people with mental issues. And, it's kind of hard out here because, I didn't have homeboys that get sliced in the face. And one of my homeboys recently, rest in peace, Supreme, somebody dropped a brick on it. So also, you got to really realize that part too. It's not just bittersweet. Some people think it's like, oh, you're on a vacation out here. No, this is hard times out here. This is what you call a hard knock life. And this is in the 813, Tampa, Florida. This is where I'm at. This is Bo. God bless y'all. It's much love.
And man, in the time you've been asking a few questions that I ask everybody.
Uh-huh.
In the time that you've been out here, what's the nicest thing somebody's ever done for you?
The nicest thing, to be honest with you,
Yes, sir.
I had a gentleman actually pull over. I fly a sign to make a few dollars right now.
Yeah.
He seen my sign and he actually came over and he actually went and paid a phone bill for my wife. And my wife right now is fighting breast cancer and lung cancer. So, that's a struggle also. You got somebody out here, fighting for their life, in that manner. But he actually gave me like $200 and paid my phone bill and actually, actually looked out for me for a good little bit so I can get a hotel room. So that's about one of the nice, genuine things. And he didn't look at me like I was a nobody. And that was really basically what made me feel so good.
A little bit of respect and dignity
Right.
goes a long
People
way.
look right. People actually still look like you're somebody.
Before you ended up out here, did you ever think that you would end up out here like this?
No, I sure didn't. I really didn't, because I had been in that home for over 5 years. And like I say, prime real estate right about now in Ybor City, everybody's trying to get rid of those houses and sell them to people for, quadruple the amount that they're worth. So, people are really, it's not really saying, it's all about business, but to a certain extent, it's also about greed. They really want to, it's kind of greedy out here. People don't really see it. And then you have a lot of people that, just shun the homeless out like we're not worth anything. But a lot of us really have good values and still willing to work. But you need to have a hand up, not a handout.
You got a skill set of cooking in the kitchen. That's very necessary out
Right.
here. Restaurants are needed.
Right. But right about now, you know, I'm at the age where they kind of like, nowadays they're looking for investment in people. You know, so they like, well, he might have experience, but he's a little too old to be in our environment.
Yeah.
Or, you know, sometimes you gotta kind of look at stuff like that, nowadays they want to invest in somebody in a younger age. So when you get up in an older age, it's kind of
I mean, I don't call it invest. I call it exploit.
exploit, right? That's a good
That's
way
what
of
I
looking
look
at
at
it too. Right.
All right, man.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else you'd like to know? Let people know about you, the person you are, before I let you go today. Just something about you.
That I'm still a genuine person, willing to go to work, willing to still have, what to say, I got American pride. I still believe in America as one of the greatest ever. And this can change overnight. That's
Yeah.
all, you know. That's one thing about America. One day you can be this way and the next day you can be on your feet again.
Yeah.
So you can't never give up. You got to keep on pushing.
All right.
Yeah. And that's much love. I love that.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Yes, sir.